My name's Jonathan Lee, and I graduated from Sunset in 2013. I'm going into my senior year at the University of Washington, studying informatics with a dual focus in cybersecurity and data science. This summer, I've been a software engineering intern in Seattle, and I've been working on full stack web development. My first year of college was pretty fun. I lived in the dorms where I was able to establish a few friend groups, and for someone who had just moved to another state, that was a huge plus. Living away from home, I also learned how to live a lot more independently and responsibly. Uh, and for most, it'll be the first year of real freedom, so it can take a little getting used to. It's probably I was having a little too much fun my first couple of months. First year of college was also a year for kind of exploring, because at the University of Washington you have to complete prerequisites before you can get into your major, which you typically apply to by the end of your sophomore year. So my freshman and sophomore year, I completed prerequisites for 5 different majors before deciding on the one I really wanted to go after. At Sunset, I would say that learning how to socialize was a really valuable skill. Because when you're in college, it's great to start networking because having a professional network will help a lot when you start looking for future career plans. If you can get a referral to your dream company, for example, there's no real downside. Learning how to adjust to the increased course load was another important component at Sunset. I took enough IB courses to complete the diploma, but I didn't write the extended essay due to extenuating circumstances on my end. And taking a full IB course load was but taking a full IB course load was a good way to prepare for college course loads. You'll typically be taking 3 to 5 classes during one quarter or semester, depending on where you go for college, and that's less than the number of classes you take during a term at Sunset. So in that regard, the IB classes were helpful in preparing for the increased amount of work. To me, the most valuable classes were IB Computer Science, IB Music Theory, and IB Psychology. I had taken the game development class. As an avid gamer, I really like learning how to build my own games. So that kind of got me interested in programming. I ended up taking the introductory Java programming courses at PCC so that I could take the IB Computer Science class at Sunset. In retrospect, I wish I had taken the course a little more seriously because it's a really valuable class where you get to learn some of the core fundamentals of programming. So I enjoy writing. I also enjoy writing my own music. So IB Music Theory was one of my favorite classes. And psychology has also always been a huge interest of mine. So in fact, if I had enough time, I would have liked to double major in psychology, um, which I think is a good complement for going into the tech industry. One of the things that I found surprising about college was how close knit the community can be, despite the size of your school. Because like UW, for example, is there are over 30,000 students, so it's kind of hard to imagine having a small community. But it's very true, and it can happen. Particularly when I got into my major, I was able to access a lot more resources and participate in some really fantastic student organizations. And so, really, when you go to college, just try to make the most of it. Use the resources and join organizations. Stay active. Go out, meet people, and you'll have a great time. And